Temperatures more so than I do now. These record highs of 46, 48 degrees. This is unbelievable.
It is unbelievable. Some people are saying that it's sort of the end of the world and it's things like that in South Africa. But what we're really seeing is the effects of El Nino. And what a lot of people don't understand is that it's not a permanent thing necessarily. But what we are going to see is that it is going to take place over the far northeastern parts of South Africa primarily. What we are going to see is that a lot of this is going to take place over the next few months. We are going to see a few effects of that carrying on as well throughout the rest of the year. What you must remember is that El Nino does not just disappear. We are going to see quite a lot of that effect happening into this next year. This, of course, is a seasonal forecast. You can see this is for the next 3 months until March. It's going to be dry over most of the country and a little bit wetter over the southwestern coastline there. And that's really what we're seeing. But in terms of your temperatures, this is what we're looking at. Again, over the next 3 months, warmer temperatures all the way throughout the northeastern and eastern and central parts of the country, and a little bit cooler towards the west. Now, you can expect more heat waves to make their way into the autumn period, even the rest of the summer period before we reach winter. And that really will take place over the same areas that we're used to over the northern regions. These are brought in by higher pressure systems. Now, what you may remember is that heat is forecast in the shade, and we measure it in the shade. We forecast what heat is going to be in the shade without the effects of direct sunlight. And as we just heard, we are being advised to stay out of direct sunlight. Now, the reason for this is because when you stand in direct sunlight, it feels much, much warmer. These temperatures of 42, 43 degrees most certainly can be life-threatening in direct sunlight and inside a car, inside something very, very warm. It's going to feel a lot hotter than the temperatures that we are forecasting here. In Pretoria, we are expecting temperatures to continue in heat wave until at least about Sunday. And this is true for most of the northeastern parts and the northern parts of the country. That heat wave does tend to migrate further east as we do see lower pressure systems making their way through the country. Upper level troughs are going to bring that cooler temperature all the way throughout the country by the time we reach Sunday and possibly Monday for the furthest eastern regions of the country. Now, heat wave is going to continue all the way through until that time, and it most likely won't be the last one we see this year. That is what we're saying at the moment, but you're definitely going to have to stay up to date with the weather. This does change very, very often.
All right, not the best news we want to